Okay. All right. So I hope you know why you're here. Right. We have a hackathon. So what is Katie Youth Hacks? We're just a weekend-long hackathon for 36 hours, hosted by Girls Who Code Katie for students everywhere. And this is hosted by Girls Who Code Katie, which is a chapter of the club at Tompkins High School. Right. Okay. Here's some information about the hackathon. It's also on DevPost. We have 30K plus in prizes, and we have free giveaways. So stay tuned for that. It's 36 hours, like I said, so starting right now to 8 a.m. Sunday morning. All right, so our theme for this year is social equity. So we really want our participants to fight social issues using tech and CS, and I think that's a really important mission to fight towards. So that's our theme for this year. You can interpret it however you want, as long as it fits reasonably within the theme. And if you have any questions about whether your idea fits the theme, you can always ask in our Discord channels at any time. All right, huge thank you to all of our sponsors. We couldn't have done this without them. They were super helpful in this process. All right, special thanks to Jay Doodle. Jay Doodle is one of our silver sponsors, and so we're highlighting them right here. Victoria will send the link to Jay Doodle in the chat. So if you want to check them out, please go ahead and do so. All right, so here's our schedule. So as you can see right now, we have our opening ceremony and Find Our Teammates social event. And then we have all of these workshops. So you don't have to attend all of the workshops. You don't have to attend any of the workshops. Just attend the ones that you think are interesting. And this schedule can be found on our website, which will be posted in the chat. Yeah, so you can find it in announcements on our Discord or on our website. And we also sent out a Google Calendar that will automatically convert time zones. So if that's better for you, go check that out. Right, so I just want to highlight some important things. For example, we have our Flutter workshop like a few hours after this. So if you want to try out Flutter, which is like an app development platform, then go check that out. We also have a GitHub intro workshop. So if you're not sure how to use GitHub, which is used for submitting the project, then you should probably tune into this one as well tomorrow morning. There's also a college CS panel. So we have college students who are majoring in comp sci from a bunch of different colleges like Carnegie Mellon, Georgia Tech, and UT Austin. So stay tuned for that. And one last thing is the submission deadline is Sunday morning at 8 a.m., right? So we have 36 hours. And then winners will be announced 4 hours afterwards at 12 p.m. All right, okay. Just some standard rules. Just be respectful, be within the age range, which is like middle school, high school, and college students. And there's maximum 4 members per team. And we do allow cross submissions. Just make sure you stay within the time period. So as long as you work on the project within our given time period, you're all good. All right, so here's our prizes for the first 3 awards, and these can all be found on our website or a dev post. I think they're already linked in the chat. So if you want to check that out, if you have any questions, just tag us on Discord. Right, so for first place, second place, and third place, there's actually a cash prize, which is $100 cash for the first place team. We also have some other prizes other than the first 3, which is Best Social Impact, Best Design, and People's Choice. So Best Social Impact will be decided based on who we think has the best innovation for actually solving a social issue, right? And then there's a bunch of cool prizes for this. Best Design is Best UI, like how user-friendly it is. And People's Choice will be decided by voting. So everyone who submitted a project can vote on DevPost during the judging time, and that's how that will be decided. All right, so here's some free stuff that I'm sure everybody likes, okay? So everyone gets all of this stuff on this side. You get stickers and other swag, as well as all of these other subscriptions. and we'll send out a form for that later. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, you should also check out the raffle. So we're doing a giveaway for all of these things, including Sticker Giant swag, which has like pop-its, water bottles, stickers, etc., and all of these other cool subscriptions. So we'll be sending that. We'll be sending more information about that later. So stay in our Discord. And if you're not in our Discord, make sure to join, because that's where we'll be sending most of our information. All right, so what if you don't know how to code? So this hackathon is targeted to beginners mostly and advanced coders. So if you don't know how to code, it's completely fine. What you can do is, first of all, you could find teammates who know how to code, and then you could work on like design, ideation, and pitching while your other teammates work on the coding part, and that's completely fine. Otherwise, you could also use a low-code software where you don't actually have to code at all. So some examples would be Figma, Webflow. You could even do Google Slides if you're into that. You know, if you have any other questions or anything about those low-code softwares, please ask in our Discord. And lastly, of course, you could always learn basic code, and I found that learning using projects is the most helpful. You'll be surprised by how much you can learn in a very short amount of time during a hackathon. I would recommend our workshops, first of all, and YouTube tutorials or free online websites. All right, okay, so if you need help, where do you go? Like I said before, our Discord server, which is in the chat, so make sure you join that. It's very important. And lastly, our submission. When you submit your project, you need to submit it on DevPost. So make sure you've signed up for the hackathon on devpost.com. I'm pretty sure it's linked in the chat as well. Right. Any other questions? You could also look in the frequently asked questions on our website at kayhacks.org. You could look at our Discord server. You could @ a mentor on Discord and ask admins on Discord. So there's plenty of ways to get help if you need it. And help could be anything from like technical difficulties to like advice, or is this theme okay? Is this project okay? Like anything goes. So don't be afraid to ask. All right, so that's pretty much it for the opening ceremony. Happy hacking. Do y'all have any questions? You can just post them in the chat, or you can unmute. Okay, if there are no questions, that's actually the end of our opening ceremony, but we do have a social event after this. So if you don't have a teammate already, this can be a way for you to find one. So if you've already found a teammate, you can leave. But if you want to find one, then we're going to do a few icebreakers and things like that. So. All right, okay. Victoria, can you make the breakout rooms?
I don't think I have the perms.
Okay, let me see.
I can do it.
Okay.